Hard work, strong leadership, and trust.
I've been battle tested like no other mayor. The question is, who's ready to lead us during these tough times and see it through? And that's where I think my experience in leadership is critical.
3 key qualities Mayor Tim Keller believes it takes to be reelected once again.
I am a relentless problem solver, and I think what people have seen is that I will actually get it done.
The mayor, one of 11 candidates to throw their hat in the race.
The more candidates in the race, the better. I think that's good for democracy. It's good for our city. I know we have a long way to go, but I've got a plan and I've got the guts to deliver on it. The other folks are still just talking about the problem.
Keller now qualifying for the ballot as he takes the lead in petition signatures and public financing.
That requires a one-on-one conversation. And the second part of that is even that is not enough to get public financing. You have to inspire volunteers to do the same thing. And that is a leadership challenge. If you're not going to do it, like you're actually not going to physically do the work, you're not going to get it. And I think a lot of these candidates, that's their problem. Like they think it's a popularity contest, not a very serious campaign for the mayor of Albuquerque.
Crime and homelessness at top of mind.
We built a system to help the unhoused and to prevent them from being unhoused and to find housing after. We have crime fighting technology over 20% of the city. That's something that I built, but I wanted in 100% of the city. That's why I need more time. Now I've gotten our department where it can accurately be accountable to itself. And it's because of the real work that we did.
And the latest, the DWI investigation.
For 30 years, nothing was done by 5 or 6 different mayors, half a dozen police chiefs. When I found out about it, we took immediate action and we got every single officer who was involved in our own investigation and we got them out of the department.
While Keller has faced challenges in his 8 years of office, he tells us he has overcome it.
That's something also that comes with a little seasoning. I don't think folks who are new into the job, they always think, they know everything that's right and they have a vision and a game plan. And I think what I've learned is, you can have a vision and then all of a sudden COVID happens, right? Or you can have a reformed police department and then all of a sudden the DWI investigation comes to light. The mark of leadership is how you deal with those tested times. And I think that's what we still need right now. And I think that's what I've learned and that's what I bring to the table that the other candidates don't.